wig. This is Blaze by Estetica. Let's talk about her. Okay, as you can see, she's full of waves, tons of length. I'm gonna turn around so you guys can see fully how much length you're actually getting. Now, keep in mind, a length like this will shed a little bit. So just make sure that when you're walking out the door, ladies, that if you see anything hanging, just kind of pull them out gently. You don't want to brush this wig. Always use a wide tooth comb and maybe a little bit of detangling spray. You can also use your fingers, but remember there's a lot of oil on your fingers. So if you don't like a lot of that shine, use some dry shampoo and that'll kind of tone it down a little bit. But other than that, you guys, I just put this on. I kind of combed her out just a little bit. I didn't start from the top. You always want to start from the bottom and work your way up and then kind of style and finger comb it just a little bit. So what I did with this style with the lace front is I used a little bit of my foundation and just kind of put my finger right there and made it blend in just a little bit with my skin tone. Now, for a lot of you, it might blend in with your skin tone, so you might not have to do that. But for me, I'm a little more tan skin and it came just a little lighter. I like it to not be noticeable. Who does, right? So take a look. It's very, very nice right here. I have a little bit of my baby hairs coming out. You can kind of tuck those in just a little bit, but I really love this wig. I like the length and I love the curl pattern. Sometimes curl patterns can kind of come a little funky and I'm not a fan of curls that are going all in one direction, but with this one, they're going in different directions, which is how I would actually style it if it was my own bio hair. So take a look again at the length. I'm gonna go over this color. This is RH 1488 RT8. You have a really nice highlighted copper blonde with golden brown roots. It matches my eyebrows, so I love a dark brown root or a golden brown root, if you will, because it looks more contrasty on my skin tone. It blends in with my eyebrows. It just looks more natural for me. There are other colors that aren't rooted, which we'll go over in just a minute, but you can see all these beautiful highlights that are just really subtle. I'm obsessed with it. So again, make sure that you're combing with a wide tooth comb and using some detangling spray to keep it intact. Let's take a look at the inside of the cap. I'm gonna go over some tips on how to keep this length of a wig kind of more intact. Right here, you're gonna have some friction. You're gonna have heat on the back, and it's gonna run on your clothes and kind of rub there. So make sure that you're combing it throughout the day and using some detangling spray just to keep that part intact. So I know a lot of you ladies will get these wigs and within a few hours it'll be really tangly right there. So I want to prepare you for that, especially in a length like this. And there's curls, so you're going to have more friction in that area. Now, a lot of you might be familiar with the Velcro straps. These are actually the clips. So you might have to clip it before you put it on, but when you do that, you want to make sure you're not doing it too tight and then putting it over your head, because you want to keep the lace front in the best shape possible, because that's what people see. So make sure that you're not putting it on and tightening it and then ripping that lace, because that would not be good. So you have the lace front, you have a mono part, which is really nice. You have that versatility right here that you can kind of change the part just a little bit in that area, and the wefting, which makes it really breathable and comfortable. This color that I have here is really gorgeous. This is the CarmelKiss. It's a little more chunky. This is golden brown with copper blonde highlights. And you can see right here all those highlights right at the root. A little more highlights around the face, which I love. It kind of brightens you up just a little bit, but take a look at how gorgeous she is. Now, I kind of combed most of these out just so you can see what it looks like. Really, really nice. It'll come just a little more curly, but to me, I like to comb out my wigs just a little bit to make it more me. You don't have to do that. The curls are gorgeous in this style. This is the CarmelKiss. Okay, let's take a look, and just be aware that I'm going to be trying these on in our YouTube video, so make sure you check that out, because I like to try these on for you guys just so you can see what it looks like on different skin tones. This next one is R826H. It's a golden brown with golden blonde highlights. This one has more golden tones, whereas the CarmelKiss has more of a copper tone, but the highlights are pretty similar. You can see how it's a little more chunky at the top, and the curls are really gorgeous again in this one. So if you guys are interested, give her a shot because she's so luxurious. You can dress her up, dress her down, kind of put her in a low pony, make it your own. I hope you guys enjoyed this live, and it's good to be back.